All right, you are cruising. Here's step one. Fix your offer. Charge more with less delivery. Today, I want to give you an instant pay raise and more importantly, gets your clients results in less time. So in this lesson, I want to make your time investment in this course pay off immediately when you make this one move. Because if you don't fix the offer first, everything I teach in the lessons ahead works against you. So we start with the offer, then the message, then the presentation, then traffic, and then scale. Because underpriced offers stuffed with extras is the inevitable nightmare business that most creators end up building because they tried to figure out the offer last. You don't want to be one of those people. Here's the golden rule. You must love your offer and who you work with because everything gets easier when you do. And this happens when you increase your price of your offer. And number two, your delivery is easier for you and for them to implement. Your price is not a pricing decision, it's an identity decision. And if you are struggling to increase your price or see how people would pay you that much money for your offer, then you're stuck in a proving identity. You're trying to prove yourself by adding more stuff. So you lower your prices in hopes that people will buy it. So no more pricing low to avoid rejection. The people that reject your offer are the people that weren't meant for it. And if you believe you are pricing it correctly, you're probably over delivering so it never feels salesy. And if you are selling on sales calls or doing presentations to sell your offer, your proving identity actually holds you back because you don't actually want people to buy it because people buying it means you have to show up and you got to do all the things you don't want to do. And with the freedom identity I want you to step into, you price your offer at the result it delivers. You teach enough to move a belief and build trust, and you present with certainty. You believe the offer is the best thing for them. And when you believe that, you never have to sell ever again. So if you deep down secretly hate your offer and it's underpriced and overinflated by fear, it's probably because of these reasons here. And here's a sign to know if you're pricing too little. Your customers who actually buy it never end up doing anything with it. And this is why I believe it's a win for you to charge more. When you charge the right amount based on the results you get others, they're going to show up and implement and get results. And what I want for you is to love your offer. This is priced and designed based on the result you get them. Strip down everything only to what is needed to drive results for customers. It's less work for you, it's less work for the customer, and it's less work for the customer to get the results. You know the result you get your customers, and you know what it's costing them not to have that result. And your price is far less than the cost of not having the result you get them. And they're paying way more money right now in a bunch of other places and wasting a ton of time. And they have a lot of stress trying to get the result in other ways. And you could solve that for them. And for this to be true, your offer must get people results. And that's what we're going to fix today. So how do you get people better results? So number one is you have a clear make or break problem you solve. This is the problem that they would pay a lot of money for to solve yesterday. Number two is you have a clear and desirable promise. This is the result you get them in what time frame. It has to be very clear, desirable, and I would say believable. Number three is a clear and simple process that you guide them through. When they're sold on all three, they understand and believe your problem, promise, and process, they're going to move forward and get the results. And when you go through your offer and you look at the timeline, you could remove everything that doesn't expedite them towards that result. And that becomes an easier offer for you to fulfill on, and the result is faster for them to get. And then the commitment. And commitment has a lot to do with getting people results. When you charge more, they're going to take it more seriously and do the work. And you're not greedy by charging more. And you're not bad at sales. This is an old identity protecting you. So it's important to understand that when you charge more, you get a better qualified customer who shows up, puts in the effort, and can get the result. And now you don't have to deliver as much. What I find for most people is that their offer is overinflated with a bunch of stuff that doesn't actually drive results. So let's remove it. So how to fix the low pricing? You got to price against the make or break problem. So stop pricing your hours, your modules, and your calls. Nobody buys that stuff. The make or break problem is the one that they know they have, they're already trying to solve, and they will pay to end that problem right now. Solve a someday problem, and you're always the cheaper option. Solve a make or break problem, and the price becomes irrelevant for your ideal customer. Every day the problem stays unsolved, your client pays for it, and they need to understand that. The money they're spending, the revenue they're not earning, the time they're burning, and the stress they're experiencing. These are all the ways that they're currently paying by not solving it with the right person and the right investment. This compounds quietly month after month, and most have never added it up. So set your price to that tax, and your price becomes the cheapest way to stop the bleeding. So I'll give you an example. If someone has inconsistent revenue, that's a pretty big problem. And if I know I can get you to $50,000 plus per month doing less, and let's say you're at $5,000 per month, and I can help you do that with the automated community essential model that I teach, then there's a big cost. Let's say if someone's making $5,000 per month, they're charging $1,000. They hate the clients that are not committed that they're getting, and they need 50 clients to hit a goal of making $50,000 per month. Subconsciously, that person does not want more clients. But where they can be is making $50,000 per month. When they increase their offer from 1,000 to 5,000, now they're going to love their result getting clients, and they only need 10 clients to hit the goal. And now they're confident to sell their offer because they're working with the right people who get better results and they have less to fulfill on. Now let's look at the cost. Now looking at this scenario, and I'm confident that I could get someone well beyond $50,000 per month, and someone's currently stuck at $5,000 per month, it's costing that person $45,000 per month not to work with me. So how can you create that example and communicate this effectively to your people? Because you have to get better at finding that make or break problem and communicating effectively to get people to move forward. So quick recap, raise your prices, cut the fulfillment that's draining you. Most of your delivery was added out of fear, not value. Cheap buyers want more of you, premium buyers want less. And the leaner offer is not shortchanging them, it's respecting them. Only a lean offer sells one-to-many on repeat. You make more, you work less, the client gets a better experience and better results. And a lean and profitable offer that we covered in this lesson is the offer your conversion event needs, and we build it on day one of our live workshop. Because I can't change your identity in minutes, but spending 5 days with me to implement this can. So hopefully you just raise your price. And if you did, you just created a new problem. So we got to solve that in the next lesson. And that problem is the audience that was fine with your old pricing is definitely not the one that pays for your new one. So we got to attract the people that will. And we do that by creating the right message that attracts premium buyers who get results. I'm going to show you exactly how we do that in the next lesson. So pause here. Your action step right now is to complete the statement in the pinned post below this video. My core offer is blank. My current price is blank. The new price I'm stepping into is this. And one way I'm reducing my fulfillment effort is blank. You might completely change how you deliver results for your customer. And that's the point. If anything is draining you and getting people from problem to solution in your offer, it's best for you and them for you to cut that out. So scroll down below this video, click on the pinned post, and complete that statement in the comment section below. In the next lesson, I want to show you how to attract the right person who's going to pay premium and repel the rest. And I'll see you there.